Now let's move on to the last part of this lecture, which is algebraic fractions. So ano ba yung algebraic fraction? An algebraic fraction is the quotient of two algebraic expressions. So for example, square root of x plus y over 3x. So the square root of x plus y is an algebraic expression. And yung 3x, algebraic expression din siya. So, yung buong fraction na to is an algebraic fraction. We also have m cubed plus 6m plus 3 all over m plus 3 and 1 over the quantity of x squared plus 19 and 10 cubed plus 6r plus 3 all over 3 raised to s. Now we will look at a very specific kind of algebraic fractions, which is a rational expression. A rational expression is the quotient of two polynomials. So, itong m cubed plus 26m plus 3, it's a polynomial. And so is m plus 3. So, itong fraction na to is a rational expression. Ito rin 1 over the quantity of x squared plus 19. Because remember, constants are polynomials. So 1 is a polynomial and x squared plus 19, it's also a polynomial. Itong square root of x plus y. This isn't a polynomial. So this entire fraction is not a rational expression. Ito namang nasa baba, itong 10q plus 6r plus 3. It's a polynomial, pero yung denominator niya, yung 3 raised to s, it's not a polynomial. So, hindi rational expression yung buong fraction na yan. So, how do we simplify algebraic fractions? I will show you a method with at most 4 steps. So, the first step is factor out the denominator and numerator. So let's have this example. X squared y plus 12xy plus 36y all over x squared y minus 36y. Note na yung numerator, meron siyang common monomial factor ng y and yung denominator din. So we have this. And yung isang factor sa numerator, yung x squared plus 12x plus 36, it's actually a perfect squared trinomial. It's actually the square of x plus 6. And yung sa denominator, yung isang factor na x squared minus 36, it's a difference of two squares. It's the difference of x squared and 6 squared. So, pwede siya i-factor out pa into x plus 6 times x minus 6. Now, let's move on to step 2. Determine the greatest common factor, or GCF, by multiplying similar factors. So, ano bang similar factors sa numerator and denominator natin dito? Yung y, saka yung x plus 6. Yung isang x plus 6 lang. Hindi kasama yung isa pa. Kasi sa baba, isa lang yung x plus 6. Sa taas, dalawa yung x plus 6. So, ang GCF natin ay y times the quantity of x plus 6. Step 3. Divide the numerator and denominator by the GCF. So, maka-cancel out yung GCF sa numerator saka sa denominator. And so, yung numerator, x plus 6 na lang yung matitira. And sa denominator, x minus 6 na lang yung matitira. And step 4, just simplify the numerator and the denominator. Dito, let's just remove the grouping symbols. Now let's move on to multiplication of algebraic fractions. Let A, B, C, and D be algebraic expressions. Then, yung fraction na A over B times yung fraction na C over D, it's actually equal to AC over BD. Example, let's have this. Multiply the algebraic fractions x plus 2 all over 5y and x minus 4 all over x. So we just multiply the numerators and the denominators to get the numerator and the denominator of the product. So the numerator of the product is the product of x plus 2 and x minus 4, which is x squared minus 2x minus 8. And the denominator of the product is the product of 5y and x, which is just 5xy. And so we're done. Now let's move on to division. Let A, B, C, and D be algebraic expressions. Then, yung fraction na A over B, pag dinivide natin siya sa C over D, it's just equal to A over B times the reciprocal of C over D, which is just equal to A over B times D over C, which is just equal to AD over BC. Example, divide r squared minus 1 all over r by r plus 1 all over r raised to 5. So we have r squared minus 1 all over r. Tapos, ito times natin yung buong expression na yun sa r raised to 5 all over r plus 1. And so we just multiply the numerators to get the numerator of the product, and we multiply the denominators to get the denominator of the product, and that gives us this quantity of r squared minus 1 times r raised to 5 all over r times r plus 1. And yung r squared minus 1, it's actually a difference of 2 squares. So, pwede natin siyang isulat as quantity of r plus 1 times quantity of r minus 1. And yung r raised to 5, pwede natin siyang isulat as r raised to 4 times r. And magka-cancel yung r plus 1 sa taas saka sa baba and yung isang r. And so, since na-cancel na lahat nung sa denominator, we just have r raised to 4 times the quantity of r minus 1, which is equal to r raised to 5 minus r raised to 4. Now let's talk about similar and dissimilar fractions. Two algebraic fractions are similar if they have the same denominator. Example, 2 over 5y squared and x plus y all over 5y squared. So, parehong 5y squared yung denominator nila. So, similar sila. Otherwise, they are dissimilar. For example, 3y plus 1 all over y squared and 20 all over y plus 1. We can either subtract similar fractions by adding or subtracting their numerators. So 2 over 5y squared plus x plus y all over 5y squared, yung numerators ipag-add lang natin. Bali, 2 plus x plus y all over 5y squared. Paano naman kapag dissimilar fractions? This is a bit trickier and it takes a lot of steps because first we have to turn them into similar fractions. How do we do that? So, step 1. Factor all the denominators. So, let's have this example. X plus 1 all over x squared minus 6 plus 9 and 7x squared over x squared minus 9. Yung sa first na fraction, yung denominator niya is a perfect square trinomial. It's actually x minus 3 times x minus 3 or square of x minus 3. And yung sa pangalawang fraction, it's a difference of 2 squares. It's the difference of the square of x and the square of 3. So, pwede lang siya i-factor into x minus 3 times x plus 3. Step 2. Find the least common denominator, or LCD, by multiplying the highest powers of the factors in the denominator. So, what does this mean? Let's look at the factors in the denominators. Yung sa first fraction, we have a factor na x minus 3 dun sa denominator. Meron din dun sa kabila. And yung pinaka mataas na power is 2. So, kukunin natin yun. And sa kabilang fraction, bukod sa x minus 3, meron tayong x plus 3. And yung pinakamataas na power na meron siya sa mga denominator ay 1. Kasi doon lang naman may x plus 3. Sa kabila, walang x plus 3. So, ang exponent niya doon sa kabila ay 0. So, ang highest ay 1. So, ang LCD natin ay square ng x minus 3 times the quantity of x plus 3. Step 3. Write equivalent fractions having the LCD as the new denominator. So, we will set this LCD to be the new denominator. So, paano naman yung numerator? Multiply the numerators by the appropriate factors in order to preserve the value. What does this mean? Gusto natin na yung mga fraction na to equal pa rin dun sa original na fractions natin. So, sa first na fraction, we multiply the denominator by x plus 3. So, ang numerator, dadagdagan din natin ng, or rather, i-multiply din natin sa x plus 3. So, we have x plus 1 times x plus 3 as the numerator dun sa unang fraction. Sa kabila naman, kung mapapansin nyo, minultiply natin yung denominator sa x minus 3. So, ang numerator, i-multiply din natin sa x minus 3. So, we now have 7x squared times x minus 3 as the new numerator. Step 5. Add the numerators. Note na similar na yung fractions natin kasi pareho na yung denominators nila. So we can just add the numerators like normal. So we have, sinimplify lang dito yung mga numerator and then in-add na sila. So we have this. If needed, you can also expand the denominator. And that's the end of our lecture on polynomials. Thank you so much for watching.